When Modern Warfare 2 was released in 2009, trickshotting began to gain a popularity. It's pretty self-explanatory what trickshotting is, but for those of you who don't know, this is when someone will land a shot in a game that usually requires a series of spins and weapon changes after jumping off a structure.
Oh! That was collateral! What?
And with that, many of those trickshotters rose to fame, spawning communities like FaZe and Optic, and those groups even revolutionized FPS gaming to a degree. Today we'll be looking at one of those trickshotters who took the term Modern Warfare to a whole nother level. Muhammad was just a regular gamer. Growing up in Hamilton, Canada, he had a great interest in Call of Duty and playing video games in his spare time, and he had a lot of inspiration from FaZe Clan. This was to the point where he even started to get really good and his friends started to notice. He decided to create his YouTube channel showcasing his trick shots, and this eventually led him to joining the esports organization around 2013 called ERA. This organization only started in 2012, so he had joined almost at the start, and he ended up staying with this organization for a few months until he decided that he wanted to join FaZe. Back when FaZe played Call of Duty, most of the members had to join by sending submissions on YouTube, and FaZe would then pick which one they liked the most to accept into the clan. Muhammad applied by doing this, and little did him and his viewers know, this would be his last video on YouTube that he would ever make.
Me putting myself on YouTube is something that I do, and something that I want people to do. Like, I want people to be happy, and if putting out a 2-minute video where I get 5 likes makes people happy, those 5 people I adore it, honestly. And joining FaZe would help me like grow as a person, but help other people grow. There are a lot of generic people. I'm sure you've watched 100 videos, and well, come on, a lot of them are the same. A lot of them are just somebody like talking about how they want to grow their subscribers and how they want to. Like, I personally do not just want that. I want to impact people on a different level. I want to make people smile. I want to make people happy. And if entertaining is my thing, entertaining's my thing. Honestly, I just want to help people. It sounds stupid, but...
So what happened? His goal was to make others happy, inspire and entertain others. He said he wanted to grow as a person through his channel and gaming. He made this video when he was 19 years old and going to college at Toronto's York University as a biology student. He never got accepted by FaZe, and perhaps this was disheartening to him. During his school year, he had plenty of friends, and he was even involved in various different groups at his university. For most, college is a time to find yourself and figure out who you are. His friends reported that during the summer, they lost touch with him and he wouldn't talk to them anymore. During this period, Muhammad was becoming radicalized by Islam in Hamilton, Canada, and he eventually met with ISIS members who wanted to recruit him. In just 4 months after his last upload to YouTube, he decided to fly out to Turkey. After landing in Turkey, he then snuck into Syria and officially joined ISIS. Just 2 months after joining ISIS, in September, the Canadian Security Intelligence Service announced that he was killed in an anti-ISIS military campaign, dying from an attack of Kurdish forces in Syria, and he was also the first Canadian to ever die fighting for ISIS. One of his friends said that before he left, he was such a social individual, going to many college parties, but only a few months later, Muhammad stated that he didn't party anymore and that he was focusing on his religion. He was seeking a new community which he found, which quickly brainwashed him. His family said that they didn't even know where he was because they said that he was usually traveling to and from his mom, who lived in Hamilton, Canada, and his dad, who lived in Minneapolis, USA. They only found out later that he was in Turkey once they tracked his phone. His family eventually called him and he said that there was no turning back and that he was going to the Syrian battlefront. His family reported this to the Canadian Security Intelligence Service, but they were too late. Later on after his death, reporters went to interview the principal of St. Thomas More Catholic Secondary School in Hamilton about how Muhammad was a student, and she said that he was a vibrant student and he was very sociable and really well liked. Reporters asked locals how the conversion process is happening to those going to join ISIS. A man named Saeed, a founder of the Islamic Supreme Council of Canada, said that it happens at universities and mosques. People there organize lectures and they invite speakers who practice Wahhabism, which is a more radical form of Islam. Once they're converted to Wahhabism, they believe that they are the only ones who will be going to heaven and the rest will be going to hell, even if they're Jewish, Christian, or Muslim. Sadly, with more research, this isn't the first occurrence of a Canadian traveling to fight for ISIS from Hamilton, Canada. There has been other accounts of people going over to fight as well. And this was the sad story of a gamer who had aspirations to become something much better than himself and to inspire others through gaming, but happened to be easily manipulated by the wrong community, which ended up with him losing his life.
Good job, team. Get ready for the next round.